Hey guys, Mudslinger 2 back at it again with our 2018, that's not it, 2018 Honda Rebel. I just, anybody's got this bike already knows that there's not really many places to put stuff. So I added my, you have to excuse the fact that some of the bike's tore down right now, but we're in the middle of a few projects. I added my little fork bag on the front, but it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get in and out of. So I happen to have this nice handy dandy spot right here along the frame where I am going to make a small set of round cylinder shaped type bags that'll attach to the frame here, up here and down here. The cylinder will run this way and hang right here just for small stuff. You know, set of keys, bottle of water. Bottle of water probably get kind of hot sitting there, but you know, pair of gloves, your glasses, aux cord to plug your phone in, since we now have an aux cord receptacle on the bike. But so what we got here is I looked all over for small bags that would fit this bill. It's basically about the size of a big can of iced tea, and I can't find any kind of bags that are going to be about that size. I don't want to go any bigger. I don't want to make it look stupid. They got to be small. They got to contour to the space. So what I've done is made a template here. So we got a template for the actual bags. Cut myself out two pieces of leather. I don't know if you can see that or not. This I got two pieces of leather there. That's for the actual bag sides, top, and lip. I got a small template here with for the actual ends of the bags. I got this piece flapped down here. That'll be sewn across. That'll be the opening in the top of the bag. And we got the two circles there, one on each side. So we got four of them. And we're gonna take them and see if we can put them on a sewing machine and turn them into a set of bags. Don't tell anybody that I sew, but on a off chance we don't sew anything, gotta keep it manly here. We don't sew anything but fingers and leather. So, you know, matter of fact, on my sewing machine, when I first got it, I took some ether thinner and I rubbed off all the frilly flowers and crap, and bought some skull stickers and stuck them on there. So it's not really much of a way to man up a sewing machine, but whatever works, right? We'll get back to it.
Okay, as you can see here, we got our patterns. We got, if this is something anybody's interested in recreating, we got the main piece here, and it's 15.5 inches long in total by 9 inches wide. The top piece is 4 inches of the 15.5, and that part's 10.5 inches wide. That's to make the flap. Now, as I showed in the other video, once it's cut out of leather or whatever you're making them out of, the top and the bottom would fold over and be sewn. Then the two ends are 4.25 inch circles, and you fold over that like 1/4 inch at the top just to sew across the top, just to stabilize this piece a little bit. That's all you need.
Okay, so we got just like what's on the pattern here. Got the top that folds over to make a flap. Sides fold over to make a flap. Just to make this doubled. And you fold a dog ear into it. So that it looks like this. That's on each side. Same with on the bottom. Enough material, fold over and make a flap. So we have all of this sewn together. You have your sides here folded over and sewn. You got the top folded over and flapped down. You got your two dog ears folded over and sewn in. Same with the bottom. You got the bottom folded over and sewn in. You got the straps sewn on. This is what we're going to use to Velcro once it's a cylinder to close it. And we've sewn our straps on, Velcro straps that go around the frame. Obviously you sew them in a star pattern, like a square with an X in it. It just helps it stick better. It'll take a little more force, a little more pulling. And right here, in the middle, right across from the top of this flap, exactly even with this, you sew in a piece of fabric. Inside of that is a coat hanger that's bent. It's bent on each end and compressed together, but it runs the length between these two straps, just so that when this is pulling on something, it's pulling on this coat hanger, so that your bag on this end, if it was pulling on it, it'd be doing one of these. So here, when it's pulling on it, it's rigid because of the coat hanger in there. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our rounds, which we had a platform for them, whatever the hell it is for them. Also, in the earlier video, I'm gonna start them. We're just gonna sew, well, on the back side here. We're just gonna sew them. We're gonna start. What I use is staples. You take the stuff, you put it where it's supposed to be. You use a stapler. Staple it together first, then you sew past your staples. Take your staples out. That'll hold them in the right spot. So we're gonna sew that around and around and around and around this until we end up back at the top. That'll end up giving you a lip like this. So then when you turn that inside out, you end up with a cylinder bag, and this will be your end side here. So I'm gonna get to it. Fast forward. Alright, so we got the bags all made, as you saw. Now, got them mounted. This is where I made them for on this particular bike. Got this space right here. I don't think this bike is really big enough to be having big saddlebags hanging off the back. It's a smaller bike. It's just kind of like putting one of them weird turd windshields on it with the little wires hanging all over. Try not to cheapen it up, but so we got the bags mounted, got the Velcro strapped in.
around here on the two straps. I actually had to make a small bracket down here that anchors in and goes up over. This is your clutch lever, so this has to be able to move. So I had to weld up a bracket to go over, to sit over that clutch lever, so that when you're using your clutch, it's not interfering with the usage of your clutch, because you kind of need to be able to do that, and the bag's not worth dying. So, but now small things, set of glasses, set of gloves, little crap like that. Also, this being a 300, it's a single cylinder, so that kind of fills in my big gap here, and gives the bike just a little beefier look, just another spot where there isn't a hole that you can see through. Again, like the video, subscribe. We'll be talking to you. Be safe, keep the wheels on the ground.